fight fans? It's fight night. There it is. Your boys on Split Decision here to talk about it. Give you a little bit of prediction, a little bit of banner. What it is, my man, Mr. LP. Tell him what it is.
Guapo Damas, what it is, man. It's fight night. Canelo versus Mungia.
Hey.
Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Cinco de Mayo weekend and Canelo's fighting. Life could be worse. Is all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Everybody knows Guapo Damas' favorite fighter is Canelo Alvarez. I have a lot of other fighters I pull for also, don't get me wrong. But Canelo Alvarez is my dude. Being able to know that Jesus Ramos, our boy, is going to be up in there.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the homeboy.
Being able to get in on the undercard, that's a big thing, too. Man, it's a beautiful thing, though. How you seeing the fight play?
For the main event?
Yes, main event. Let's get right to it,
Go straight to it? Okay, look. Everybody, listen. You guys know I don't really care too much about Canelo. I've always been Team Triple G. With that, I do respect his skills, and I have picked him plenty of times. But not tonight. I'm over it. Mungia is younger, fresher, bigger, and busier. We're going to see a freaking rude awakening shocker. How Mungia is going to do it, bro? What are you thinking?
Don't let this man misguide you in having you placing bets that can't be cashed. Let's go with it, man. I'm telling you, Canelo Alvarez is going to come out. He's going to do his thing. One of the things that I was actually commenting to you about a little bit on the side note was at the weigh-in, they were very chummy with each other, man. Mungia is a very nice kid, man. Canelo picked up on that. And it's such a thing that it's a false sense of security that it draws that fighter into. I'm a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
And then bam.
All of a sudden, lights are going to go off. Okay. And Mungia is a very offensive-minded individual, so I expect fireworks. I expect a lot of fireworks.
And he has Freddie Roach as his coach, which is an offensive.
So, look, we're gonna see fireworks, man. You want Guapo Damas' prediction, though? I'm going to tell you, round 7, Guapo Damas predicting Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
And he's going to knock him down twice. Ooh, how you like that? How you like them apples? Yeah.
Here's my take, guys. So check it out. I think the young man's going to be too busy, too active for the cagey, taking his time veteran. And believe me when I tell you this, I actually do believe this pick here. Canelo tastes the canvas tonight.
Oh, man.
Canelo doesn't get stopped, but Mungia's work rate will put him on his ass. He'll be put on his knees with an accumulation of punches. He's too smart to get freaking knocked out now. He's too skilled. Way too skilled.
Good.
But Mungia puts him on his ass. And I expect Mungia to coast through a very close, tight-knit decision. And new is what I'm picking, everybody.
Now you know why this show is called Split Decision. We're not going to agree.
We never almost do.
Sometimes we never almost do, but I'm going to look over at my man right now and go, I can't believe he's telling me Mungia's going to beat him. But we'll see. We'll let the people learn on their own what ends up playing out. And you see how the cinnamon bunch will claim to do it today. You know what I mean? We put a little bit of cinnamon seasoning on it and get over at that point.
And you know how they say, put your money where your mouth is? That's my prediction. But I'm not that guy. So any of you want to come in and send a message, but like how much you want to bet? No, thank you. I'm just predicting that Mungia's going to pull this off.
That's all he's telling you. He's telling you this is the way he's going, but no refunds.
It's Cinco de Mayo weekend. Hope you guys are having a fantastic afternoon and enjoy the fights wherever you're at. Be safe. 4LUVofBOXING. You see the hats? He's walking the shirt. We stay representing and showing love to everybody, and so we appreciate the continuation support. We're building and growing thanks to you guys. And if it wasn't for the fans, the boxing heads that we love and support, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. We thank you.
Look, and we are out there doing it, man. I want you guys to weigh in and start thinking of some things you guys want us to cover, man. I enjoy doing this, man. This is as much fun as it is anything else, man. We get a chance to kind of co-live and be able to do a couple nice chats and a couple nice stories and be able to cover different angles for different people out there, because that's what makes us special as it is, You're not just getting one perspective on it. You're actually getting like 4 or 5 different perspectives because, we're in here battling on our own perspective, but we also have a lot of people we deal with whose perspective is also
Yes.
reflective to us. So you're really getting a big, wide variety of it. And, give us a chance to come into you over there, take up 5 minutes of your day, and be able to give you a little bit of boxing banter. That's what we do. That's the essence of what we're trying to build.
You guys have no idea how much we love what we do.
This
This is amazing. We actually are at the fights, and we're having fun, and we're enjoying the fights. But we are creating content for you folks out there. It's work, but you can't call it work when you're having a freaking blast doing what you love. We absolutely fucking love this shit.
I gotta co-sign that, man. When it's fun, it's very hard to call it work. Having said that, though, we were talking about this the other day, and I actually shot a little post out there, and we said, one of the things that I enjoy most of when we're out there is being able to get out there with the kids, man, and just chopping it up and BSing with the kids for a little bit. I even posted a little picture of the kid that we met out there, man. He had a blast hanging out with us and just chopping it up with us, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could say we've been doing this for a while on camera, right? A couple years at least on camera, where we've been giving you people short ones, right?
We've been doing it way before that.
Yeah, a little bit further, more. What would you say? A little bit more in depth stories that you're getting from us now, right? We've been doing it a little bit longer, so our dialogue is going to be a little bit more not so singular as it is anyway, right? But being able to take it back to that time when we were running, man, it was at Gene Lewis.
Yes.
If you go back to the memory of it, right? We're there watching Gene Lewis. Shout out to Perico Rosales, because it was the first time I actually got a chance to see my kin fight out there, right? That's the first time I got a chance to see him fight. But I also got a chance to meet Fernando Vargas' son out there that day, and we were able to get a booth, man. And when we were able to get that booth there that day, it turned into a day of being able to live it up and mess around. And
3 days actually.
Well, you know what I meant. But we made it a really cool days of being able to interact with a bunch of kids from all over, man. All these little fighters from everywhere. And shout out to the little girls in Alaska too, man. And everybody that came down,
very cool.
Alaska boxing team, man. They made it a little bit more of a friendly, familiar atmosphere for me, man. And some of those parents that were there that day, big shout out to you guys for actually supporting your kids to that level. Some of those parents still weigh in on the website, man. They get in there and give a shout out. So shout out to
you guys. We see you. Much respect, and we guys doing what you're doing. But as we mentioned, regarding it's work. What he was mentioning right there was a 3-day invitational tournament here in Mesa, Arizona. It's one of the biggest invitational tournaments in the nation. 3 days. All day boxing. We were there at least 8 to 10 hours, 3 days in a row.
It didn't feel that long.
It was long, and it was exhausting, but it was absolutely fun.
Well worth it.
Meeting, cheering, talking, conversating with all the boxing people. We do it as the freaking name suggests, man. For the love of boxing.
Right. And so I'm playing upon that, right? That you're doing it for the love of the boxing and the essence of it, of what you can build there. That day, back in particular, when we go back to the Gene Lewis day, right? We broke it off with Perico, where we was able to kind of get introduced to him and see him fight.
Mm-hmm. Before he turned pro.
We also got introduced to Kenny De La Rosa. And big shout out to Kenny De La Rosa out there in Tucson. And you're doing your pro deal now too, man. I saw you do a main event and come through victorious now, man.
Congratulations.
Some of that hard work starting to pay off. Much love to him, man. We were able to build so many relationships there that day, right?
That's right.
Met some. What is the trainer Rafa? What is his last name?
Venezuela.
Yeah, man. Met him there that day for the first time too. It was so cool and amazing to actually meet him there, man. Like, man, it was a real fun day.
It's a beautiful thing, and you guys see us. We go as often as we can. We're busy individuals. We do the best to try to be on top of this. But my goodness. Every time we actually go to the fights and set up a booth, we know it's going to be a long day. But one thing we know, guaranteed 100% every single time,